Bakugo is in a very, very tough shape. He's been in a really tough shape, and he's almost close to death. I mean, Genus, he's still fixing up Bakugo, but his nickname, I rather nickname him Kachan. I mean, not King Explosion Murder, Lord Explosion Murder. It's not really catchy, to be honest. I'd rather label him as Kachan. Yeah, it's a classic. There's a classic fight between Deku versus Kachan. I mean, I've seen it happening, particularly the one where Bakugo, he found out that Midoriya, he's been in cahoots with All Might, who happened to retire sometime during the third season after you try to take on All for One. And then it became Endeavor, the second in command, or rather part of the succession known as with the heroes. Then right behind Endeavor is Hawks. Yeah, the thing about Endeavor is that he's not really a favorite among a lot of people, in that he's seen as an ineffective number one hero. Even I find that to be somewhat skeptical. I mean, let's not forget that he had flaws where he deserted his son Dabi. It's funny because Dabi sounds like Dabi needs to learn that Potter needs protection from getting into Hogwarts. Dabi says no to Mr. Potter. Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts. Dobby says no. It's funny, Dobby, from Harry Potter, would just prevent Harry Potter from getting back to Hogwarts. Anyway, back to My Hero Academia. Dobby became part of the League of Villains. And he tried to convince his brother Shoto, Todoroki. Even Todoroki at the beginning didn't really get along with his dad. Because his dad, he was not really much of a person who gets along with his kids. I mean, of course, he spent a lot of time as a hero, but didn't really spend a lot of time with his children, and especially after not having his wife. It was only his daughter that was that took the place of his wife. She had to take care of the house, while her father was busy and was shunning from the rest of his family. And that was the part when Todoroki, he didn't really want to rely on his dad's quirk. And he relied more on using his ice. But then after a long while, Todoroki, he started to make amends with his dad, and then he started using his dad's quirk. I mean, because his mother used an icy quirk, and his dad used a fiery quirk. Wait, hold on a minute. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, I went overboard, you guys. Yeah. I thought for sure, like, um, copyrighted music be a thing, but I guess me talking must have lowered any chances of background music from being heard. Although there may be some that may be picked up, but it was more of my voice talking about Endeavor, Todoroki, and Dabi. Well, not like, but more like Shoto Todoroki. I mean, but anyway, yes. Anyway, Dabi, he resented the Todoroki family, and even Todoroki tried to convince his brother Dabi to stop being a villain, but it didn't work. It didn't work. He's still committed to killing his own family. Endeavor, Shoto Todoroki, and the rest. Dude, he still won't change. Even after Endeavor tried to change for the better. And Todoroki, he had flaws, but he learned along the way. He learned. And now the one thing I'm worried about is Bakugo. I really hope that he does not die. If he dies, dude, if Bakugo dies, I'd be saying to God, why? Why would you kill Bakugo? It would be the saddest thing ever. Midoriya's not gonna, he won't have it. He's not gonna have any of that. He's not gonna have any of Bakugo dying on him. And thunderstorms, that's a sign that Bakugo is in danger of losing his own life. And Genist, he's fixing it. I'm sorry for being emotional, but it's just that, like, I learned to like the guy. I learned to like Bakugo. Yeah, he's a great guy. I mean, love him or hate him, point is, he's not a bad guy. Hold on a minute, folks. Alright, I'm back. Yeah. Okay, so there are many others, many other heroes. They're fighting against members of the League of Villains. The guy named Spinner, he kind of reminds me of I think it was Donatello. Donatello. Wait. Okay, so if you guys don't know what the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are, I mean, you have let's say Raphael, Leonardo, Donatello, and let's see what else. Okay, so, yeah, it's red, and then you have blue, and orange. Let's see. Yeah, of course you get Master Splinter. Man, I mean, I should know better because I know there are four Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the one that I watched was the 4 Kids version. I mean, I know there's the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles back in the 80s, but the first time was the 4 Kids one. I don't like the later generations version of the Ninja Turtles. Oh, Michelangelo, and Donatello. Oh yeah, Donatello. Okay, so So Raphael, that's the red one. Michelangelo is the orange, and Leonardo is the blue one. Yeah. Anyway, Spinner, that guy's got problems. He's got massive problems. So, look, I mean, I get like each member of the League of Villains do have backstories, and that it has sad moments, especially with Himiko Toga. Like, holy shit. Like, why? Why? I mean, the girl is wicked. Himiko Toga is so wicked. Like, she's like thirsty for blood. She really wants Uraraka's blood. Ochaku Uraraka. Yeah, the girl who's in love with Midoriya. She's been in love with him since the beginning. Wow. Yeah, and every hero is going through a rough patch right now in this battle. And the final season will commence in next month. And that means that there's going to be a lot of fighting right ahead. And there's going to be possibly some deaths to go along with it. Oh, boy. It's going to be worth watching, folks, throughout the fall months. Oh, yeah, and for One Punch Man, I've lost track of the story with One Punch Man. It's been a long time. But the one thing I do know is that I do want to see more of Saitama giving the Fist of Guillotine. You know, they call him One Punch Man because when he punches, it's like it's an automatic death sentence right there. And I'll never forget the first episode of One Punch Man where you had this little kid who kind of looks like Glenn Quagmire from Family Guy. It's funny because of his chin. You know, it'd be a lot funnier if he did say giggity. And then you had this giant ass lobster wearing underwear. Oh my god, he's picking on a kid. Like, seriously. Come on, dude. That's so low. And then you had young Saitama just before he went bald. And then he just obliterates the giant lobster monster. I thought it was so funny. Yeah, his lobster guts, just spilled. Like, damn, dude, damn. Yeah, I thought for sure he was gonna be turned into dinner. You know, it's just so funny. Whew. Yeah, and then Saitama, he befriends a guy who happens to be a cyborg. I forgot his name, but yeah, like I said, it's been a couple of years since I've seen the second season of One Punch Man. Oh yeah, Genos. His name is Genos. He's actually more of a suck-up or a kiss-ass to Saitama because he saved his life. You know. But I'm curious to know about what's going to happen with Season 3. Would he have opinions of his own or something? But we'll see what happens. All I know is that, a guy named Saitama, he can, he can punch enemies and just obliterates them in a KO, like one hit, one kill. Yeah, with his punch. And now, well, in Season 2, he ended up becoming part of a League of Heroes. in which case their mission is to defeat a bunch of villains.